everyone, and welcome to this presentation from the Business Department. This is a short presentation all about the Level 3 BTEC National Diploma in Business that we currently run. So I'm just going to take you through these slides. So in this presentation, this is what will be covered. We'll look at an overview of our Level 3 Business course and generally what's in the programme. We'll look at the entry requirements that you need to have in order to get onto this course, and what your other options are if you don't get those requirements. We'll look at what is studied in your first year and the second year of the course, as is a 2-year programme, and the types of assessments that we use throughout. We will look at how we will study, how studying business will make you more employable, what makes our business course different to other business courses, the pathways that our students have taken in the past, and the options available to you in your future. And then there'll be some Q&A and contact information for any further support after this presentation. So who makes up the business team? Well, firstly, we have James McNabb, Head of Department for Business, Travel, IT and Games Design. Joe Webley is our Business Programme Lead and also a lecturer across all our business programmes. We have myself, Anna Smith, who is also a business tutor and lecturer across all levels of programmes. Trevor Kafunde, who's a business tutor and lecturer. Jamie Cipriani, business tutor and lecturer. And Judith Morris, who's the Level 1 tutor and lecturer for business, but also teaches across the travel courses as well. Studying a vocational business programme gives you a springboard for progressing onto a variety of careers such as accounting, project management, customer service, human resources and event management, plus a lot more. It will open up new opportunities to you and not restrict you just to one industry. So it's a really good subject to start off with, particularly if you're not quite sure what area you want to go into at the moment. What makes up our Level 3 Business course? Well, as I said, it's a 2-year course in total. However, you do have the option of just studying it for 1 year, which would give you the equivalent to 1.5 A levels. Or if you study the full 2-year programme, which is ideally what we'd like you to do, then you'd have the equivalent to 3 A levels at the end of it. So in year 1, you will study a total of 6 units. 2 of these are exams and 4 of them are coursework based. And I'll go through the units in a minute on the next few slides. In your second year, you will study a further 7 units. Again, 2 of these are exam based and 5 of them are coursework based. So we try and give that balance between exams and assignments, as we are fully aware that not everyone likes exams, but also not everyone likes coursework. So we try and give that nice balance. Also on the business programme, you have the opportunity to take part in a work placement, which is usually 1 week, but it can be extended if you wish to. And you can choose where your work placement is, and I'll go through that in a bit more detail later on. We also have our SGS Plus programme, which is made of your tutorial time and enrichment activities. And these are designed to firstly be fun and enjoyable, but also to help you develop other key skills that employers are looking for. So it's all very well, having your qualifications and your business knowledge, but you also need to develop those wider skills like confidence, communication, team building, leadership skills, and you can get these from your tutorial and enrichment activities. On successful completion of your first year of this programme, you will be able to progress on to the second year to study the BTEC Extended Diploma. But in order to progress onto that second year, you should aim to achieve at least a merit in your first year, have 90% attendance overall, good behaviour throughout the year, and a positive attitude towards your studies and your peers. On successful completion of that second year, you can then progress on to higher education, apprenticeships or employment. Entry requirements. So this is what you need to have to be able to actually get onto our Level 3 programme. You will need to have 5 GCSEs at grade 4 to 8, so that's C to A, including your maths and English language. If you unfortunately do not meet these requirements, maybe you don't have your maths or maybe you don't have your English, then don't panic. We always have a place for you here at SGS College and within our department. And we are lucky to have an excellent BTEC Level 2 business programme within our area. that you can maybe start with instead of the level 3 program, and then you'll be able to progress internally onto the level 3 the year after, providing that you have, again, good attendance, good behaviour, and you achieve a overall merit grade on the level 2 program. So because you're already within our department, we'll be able to monitor that throughout the year, and then you'll be given that place onto the level 3 program the year after. So it's just a little stepping stone to help you get to the program you wanted originally. So do not worry if you don't get the GCSE grades that you need this year. Okay. What will you study then on this course? And the types of assessments that we use. So we both, as I said, have exams and coursework on this business course. 40% are exams, 60% assignments roughly. Most of these exams are carried out in January, and a reset opportunity is then available if you need it around May, June time. Majority of our students do pass their exams in January because you have such a long time to be able to prepare for them. You've got very knowledgeable teachers and lots of opportunities to practice before you sit those exams, but there is that opportunity to resit if you need to. The internal units, which are coursework based units, so you'll have assignments to complete, and on average you will have between 3 and 4 assignments to complete for each unit, depending on how big that unit is. And within those assignments you will have various tasks to complete, like presentations, report writing, team activities, posters, lots of different tasks to help bring out your creativity skills, and to also get you practicing to learn work with different people as well. Each assignment or exam is also graded. So for each piece of work you produce, you get a different grade for it. So they are ungraded, which means no grade, pass, merit or distinction. And to give you a sort of an idea of where you should be aiming for, a pass is equivalent to an E grade or a grade 2. Merit is equivalent to a C grade, which is a grade 4 or 5, and distinction, which is our top grade, is equivalent to a grade A or grade 7, 8 at GCSE. Each grade you are awarded per assignment or exam will then get taken through to calculate your overall end of year grade, which will come out as an overall pass, merit, distinction or distinction star, which is the very top grade that you can get at the end of this course. So every piece of work you produce is as important as the other ones. Okay, so therefore you should aim high from the start of this program. The support is there, and if you put the work in and keep yourselves organised, then you should be able to achieve these top grades by the end of it. English and maths skills are very important to have at the start, as I said, but also we will continue to develop these throughout each of the units, as these are vital skills to have in any business. Here are the 6 units that you will study in year 1 of the level 3 business programme. The first unit you will start off with is Unit 1, Exploring Business. This gives you a really good understanding of how businesses operate, the factors that can affect a business, and generally how to operate your own business. It gives you the underpinning knowledge that you will require to help you develop your knowledge further in all your remaining units. Unit 3 is Personal and Business Finance, and this will be your first exam that you take on this programme. Unit 2, Developing a Marketing Campaign. This is your other exam that you will take in January as well. Unit 4 is Managing an Event. This is a really fun practical unit where you actually get to put on your own event. Usually it is face-to-face, but with COVID-19 we may obviously have to do a virtual event, but it won't affect your overall grades with this unit. It's a really fun one to get your team building skills developed and to help have a bit of fun with organising your own ideas and events. Unit 8 is the recruitment and selection process. This is another nice one to have, as it gives you an understanding of what employers are looking for in the workplace, how to successfully pass an interview, and gives you some CV writing top tips as well. And lastly, Unit 14 is Investigating Customer Service. So all these units that are internal assessments, these are your assignment-based or coursework-based units, and the external assessments are your examined units. In your second year of this study programme, these are the units that you will study. So Unit 5 is the first unit you start off with, and that is International Business. Unit 17, Digital Marketing. Unit 21, Training and Development. Unit 6 is Principles of Management, which is your first exam you'll take on the second year of the programme. This is a really good one if you want to move into a leadership role eventually. Unit 7 is Business Decision Making, and this is the other examined unit that you'll also take in January. This one requires you to show and demonstrate your knowledge across all the units that you have studied across the year 1 and year 2 so far. So it's really important, if you keep your notes up together, you'll be able to write your answers to a high standard with this exam. Unit 19 is Pitching a New Business. This is quite a fun one in your second year, as it's a bit like Dragon's Den, where you actually get to come up with your own micro business idea, pitch it to the Dragon's Den team, and then they decide whether they invest in your idea or not. So it's a nice way of bringing all your current knowledge that you've learned so far in business together and actually showing it in a practical way. And lastly, Unit 20 is Investigating Corporate Social Responsibility. So again, all the internal units are your assignment-based units, and the external ones are your examined units. So the other part of the programme, as I said, is work experience. This is a requirement of any course that you study at SGS College, and we do it for 1 week. As I said, if you need to extend it or you want to do it 1 day a week over a period of time, then that is possible. This obviously is dependent on COVID-19 situation, which we're monitoring regularly. We do aim for you to carry this out around March time, if possible. You should start to consider now where you'd like to go for this work placement, as it is your choice. And the joy of studying business is everywhere is a business. So we've had students going to Barclays Bank, Lloyds Bank, Dunkley's Accountants, Tesco's. We have very close connections with the ISG Construction, Thornbury Golf Club, hair salons, coffee shops, lots of different places. So if you know any family or friends that are in the industry that you want to go into, or maybe they can get you into that place of work, is there a particular business that you're interested in or industry that you'd like to explore more? The whole point of work experience is about you exploring an industry or business that you potentially would like to work for in the future. Most of our students, because they've chosen the right place for their placement, usually get a part-time job or offered an apprenticeship at the end of their 1 week placement. So they are really successful with their business workplaces because they've taken the time to really think about, right, what areas do I want to explore? Do I want to work in a hair salon? Do I want to be an accountant? And it gives you that opportunity to see if you can see yourself in the future being in that place of work. So start thinking now, and the support is there at college, but also, as I said, use family and friends to help you make that decision as well. Tutorials, as I said, is the other part of your programme. So you will all be assigned your own tutor per group, and your tutor is there to support you throughout your year as well as your lecturers, but they are your first point of contact. So if you have any issues going on outside of college or during your course in college, then go and speak to your tutor and they'll be there to help you. If you're struggling with assignment work, maybe you're getting a little bit disorganised or you're finding a particular assignment difficult, then again have a little chat with them. They will carry out a group tutorial with you each week on different topics to develop those skills, and they'll also give you a one-to-one tutorial every 4 weeks where you'll set targets, goals, and help you to progress and reach your full potential. How will studying business make you employable? So as I said, throughout the whole of your business programme, you will be developing lots of different skills and qualities, and you won't even realise that you're developing them sometimes. So these are just a very small amount of skills that you will gain, and some of these you may already have, which is really, really good. So you will learn to build resilience. We always find challenges throughout any point of our lives, but it's really important we learn how to overcome those challenges. and move on from them. So you will build resilience, especially when assignments maybe are starting to pile up a little bit. You'll find a way or get the right support to help you work your way through them. You'll learn how to be proactive. You'll gain lots of IT skills, especially using Microsoft Teams. We're fortunate enough to have that in place, which a lot of businesses are using these days as well. You'll learn the importance of being organised and prioritising your workload. You'll develop your creativity through design presentations. You'll develop your confidence and communication skills. You'll develop time management, people skills, customer service skills, money management skills, and you'll also learn how to be professional in the workplace, both in your personal presentation and your behaviour. And by developing these skills, or gaining some of these are the skills that employers are looking for these days. As I said, you need to have your qualifications, but you also need to be able to demonstrate you've got the right skills and attitude to make yourself employable and desirable to these future employers. What makes our business course different? Well, firstly, the lecturers that are within the business team all have excellent industry experience and knowledge. We've either run our own businesses in the past or we've worked for many different organisations. So we are really privileged and lucky to be able to pass on our knowledge and experiences from a variety of businesses to you and help answer any questions that you might have throughout the course. We are a close working team and we are always there to support you throughout your journey at SGS College. We have an excellent connections with local employers who regularly come in as guest speakers or allow us to visit their places of work. This may now be a virtual talk due to COVID-19. We also go on lots of educational trips around the UK and sometimes even abroad. Again, these may be reduced, but we're hoping things will look a bit brighter in the future. For example, we have visited Sky headquarters in London, Cadbury's World, Lloyds Bank in Bristol. We've been to Prague, Cardiff Christmas Market, Mojo Active for team building days, and much, much more. We try and get you out as much as possible because as a team, we believe that learning doesn't just start and end in the classroom, but we learn more by experiencing things for ourselves. And that's why we try to get you out to these different businesses as much as possible. So this is just a little snapshot of our business learner journey. So this is potentially the route that you might take, or you might start halfway through this journey. So some of our learners will start with our introductory program at level 1. They might then move on to level 2, level 3, then higher apprenticeships, then possibly onto a university degree, and then into your full-time career. Not everyone starts at the beginning, so you haven't got to start with level 1. If you've got the right entry requirements, you can start off with level 3, and then you have the choice to make between maybe going for a higher apprenticeship or a university degree. Or you might do a degree apprenticeship and combine the two and then go on to your full-time career. So there's lots of options for you after your course. And again, your tutor's there to help support you and to help you make the best decision for you. So what are your options other than that? Well, as I said, some of you may decide to just do 1 year of the level 3 program and then choose another pathway to study at level 3 in a different subject at SGS College, especially if you know you want to set up your own business in the future in a particular area, then that might be a choice for you. So you might say, I do business for 1 year and then go and do level 3 hair and beauty or level 3 construction, for example. And that's absolutely fine. You would have 1 year of business, 1 year of that subject, and together combined, you'll still have your equivalent to 3 A levels. Another option, as I said, is to go on to a higher apprenticeship, and there's lots of different areas to choose from, such as accounting, business management, customer service, and we also have excellent links with a construction company called ISG, who are keen to offer our learners every year the opportunity to be interviewed for a business apprenticeship in project management after their BTEC course. So we're really privileged to have that connection with them. Or you could choose to go to university to study business further. Our most popular unis are UWE, Gloucester, Cardiff and Cheltenham. Uni's not for everybody. and that's why the apprenticeships are there as an alternative route for you. But we'll explore all different areas at the end of the course, and then you can make the right decision. So that is the end of our presentation. If you do have any questions or you'd like some further support on this course, then please contact Jo Webley at joanna.webley@sgscol.ac.uk, who's our business programme lead, and she'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and hopefully we look forward to seeing you joining our business department very soon.